Hello and welcome to Office Hours. I am Dr. Shelli Hendricks. I'm the founder of Blue Horizon Solutions, and today is December 31st, 2025. I'm so excited to have reached this day, the end of the year, and so much to celebrate and be grateful for in this season. On the horizon, we have all kinds of things, which I'll share with you in just a few moments. Thank you, first of all, for joining me today. Thank you for following and engaging and connecting with us and being part of our community. We're super excited to have you and all of the goodness and energy and positive vibes that you bring to the community. On tap for today, I just have a couple of things. Mostly, I wanted to come on and say thank you for being part of this community. And we have so much to look forward to in the new year in 2026. Can you believe it? So, Happy New Year, first of all. I'll share with you a little bit of some of the schedule of workshops we have on the horizon, as well as some topics for blog posts and articles in the coming season. And we'll continue to do this podcast. So, I appreciate you for being with me as I learn my way through this live streaming process and creating a podcast. And some of these sessions have been for practice, but it gives you a sense of who I am and who Blue Horizon Solutions are, and how we can be of support and service to you in your leadership journey. So, without further ado, I did want to share a couple of things with you. And just to get us started, we want to talk a little bit about what's on the horizon. So that's something that you'll continue to see. That's actually the title of our newsletter, our monthly newsletter, which is something we've had an intermittent newsletter in the past, and going forward into 2026, please look for our monthly newsletter. And so I promise not to spam you. If you subscribe to the monthly newsletter, we'll send you highlights of all the good things that we're celebrating, as well as those wonderful new programs, world-class leadership development programs that we're bringing to you where you are. So I'll say something about that as well. We do offer a number of self-paced learning opportunities through our Learning Academy. We also have one-on-one and one-on small group coaching programs. Some of them are are individual sessions, and some of them are uh, more of a sequence of, a 6-part, 8-part, 10-part series, and so forth. So look for those in the newsletter as well. There will be a topic of the month as we head into January 2026. The topic that is most on my mind is visioning, setting a vision, a strategic vision for yourself, for your team, and for your organization. So look for that. In fact, if you haven't already signed up for our workshop, it's happening on Friday, January 2nd at 10 a.m. Mountain, which is 9 a.m. Pacific, and you can adjust accordingly for your time zone. What we'll be doing is walking through how do you set a strategic vision for yourself and for your team, as well as for your business or organization. And next month in February, we'll be talking about how do you gain alignment? How do you get people on board with that strategic vision? So those are a couple of highlights that are on the horizon. So we have those free First Friday type workshops that are happening the first Friday of every month as the schedule permits, but you'll see those posted on our website, but also on Facebook and all the social media. We'll share those dates and links to register. It's important that you register in advance because that helps make sure that you have it on your calendar, but it also gives us a sense of who is coming to the session, what industries will be represented, what levels of leaders, and what might be some topics of interest for that population. So please do fill out. There's no charge for the free First Friday workshops. We're glad to have you on board with those. And we'll get started with setting your strategic vision this Friday. So make sure you register. And In addition, I bring weekly blog posts and articles. Usually those come out on Mondays, and you can look for those blog posts and articles in some of your favorite publications. I'm a regular contributor to a couple of the scuba industry magazines and newsletters. So you can look for me in Dive Newswire. You can also look for me in Scuba Diving Industry Magazine and as well as in coaching publications and entrepreneurial um, publications as well. I love to contribute and participate. Really, my intention is to help leaders create waves of positive change for future generations. So if you're just starting your leadership journey, I can help you get set up for success and to be mindful of some of the things that have been known to be pitfalls and watch points or even derailment risks um, for other leaders so that you can avoid those things. The reality is, we all want to make a meaningful difference in the world, in our families, in our teams, and in our own lives. We want to level up our salary, our position, our happiness in the world, and to help our communities make a positive impact in the world around us. So, but it's difficult to make a meaningful difference when we're overwhelmed, and it's difficult to prioritize the strategic goals when we're constantly overwhelmed with competing priorities, people pulling us in multiple directions. So being able to balance that urgency and importance is super important. So we all want to make a meaningful difference in the world, but sometimes it's difficult when we're faced with competing priorities. We're having to juggle and do some firefighting at times. Our coaching framework has helped thousands of leaders at multiple levels. Usually mid-career leaders is where we tend to focus, but we work with leaders at the entry point, at the midpoint of your career, as well as those leaders who are getting ready to exit into a, a new path, an encore career, or even into a retirement season of their lives and of their career. So we work with these leaders to improve effectiveness, whether that's interpersonal effectiveness, whether that's business acumen, whether that's productivity, or other attributes of leaders. The key is we use a four-step process to invite people to give us feedback into the process. And we found that by working with these thousands of leaders, that when you identify your impact and act with intention, people will align themselves around your compelling vision. And if you don't, you'll continue to struggle against the current and uh, maybe even achieve suboptimal results. You may get results, but what's the impact on the people, on the planet, on the world around you? So we believe we can be intentional about what you want that impact to be. We coach leaders who want to make waves of positive change for future generations. We hope that you um, will join us in your journey, include us as part of your strategic vision setting, and schedule your strategy call today to take the first step in this journey. We look forward to seeing you online. Thank you, and have a happy new year.